Well, good morning, everyone. Today is the third Sunday of Advent, and today we're on the theme of joy. Joy is an emotion that can be related to Christmas time, especially. The joy of giving and receiving gifts, the joy of family gatherings. COVID restricted, of course. Remember, only 3 family bubbles allowed at one time. Or the joy of the turkey dinner that has to be accompanied with cranberry sauce. It's not a turkey dinner without cranberry. And then your Christmas pudding and custard after. The joy of that. The joy of Lindor chocolates. The joy of the jokes and the crackers, even though they're not the greatest, but they're always funny around Christmas. They always bring much joy around the table. And I'm sure all of us will be thinking about times of joy and what Christmas brings to us. Whenever Karen and I open up the gifts that we get for each other for Christmas, and we even have our own wee customized his and hers sacks to put our presents in, and I don't want you laughing at these. But here we go. There's my one. And Carolyn. These were all Carolyn's idea, of course. But what we do at Christmas, we hand each other one gift at a time, and we watch as the other one opens up the present. And there's a reason I'm telling you this. I'm not telling you because we're big kids at Christmas time. For me, watching Carolyn open up each gift that I give her, it's exciting. There's anticipation of seeing her face as she opens a gift up, hoping she's going to like what I've got for her, and vice versa whenever I'm opening my gifts. When I started to think about this a bit more and preparing this wee message for today, thinking about joy, there is a joy whenever we open up a gift ourselves, and rightly so. It's exciting. But there's also joy felt in the person who gives the gift. As Carolyn opens up a gift, or any of our 2 girls, or any family member or friend we give a gift to, and we watch them open it up in front of us, there's joy in watching that and seeing their face and the excitement that opening up that gift will bring. Now, we may not think about this too often. There had to be joy in the heart of God when He gave us heaven's precious gift. There had to be joy in God's heart. The angels rejoiced in song. And that joy that God had for each of us is the kind of joy that brings and goes to the very depths of our souls. It's a deep inner joy. Jesus came to this earth, born as a babe, and grew up, and He went to Calvary to die, so that each one of us could be forgiven of our sins and receive the greatest gift of salvation. So we, a lost, broken people, could be reunited with God once again. What a gift. And what joy there must have been in the heart of God as He gave us His one and only precious Son. Hebrews 12 verse 2 says, "Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before Him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God." The writer of the Hebrews says that for the joy that was set before Him, Jesus endured the cross. What joy was this talking about? The joy which would be his when he again came through the door of heaven. Now, when I think of Carolyn again, or my children opening up their presents, the special gift that I gave them, I think of that great privilege to see their faces. I see smiles, I hear the laughter, maybe see tears of joy shed, and all kinds of emotions that can be shown, and all of which touch my heart as I see how much the gift I gave them means to them. And this is special because that's the way God made us. God made us like that. Now, what would I feel like if they opened up a gift that I gave them and they just looked at it and threw it in the corner? Or they said, "Dad, that's just horrible. I will never use that. I'll never wear that. And to be honest, Dad, I don't like it. You'd be better giving that gift to someone else." How would I feel? Or even worse, imagine they didn't even open the gift up at all. They just set it somewhere and just left it, still in the wrapper. It wouldn't be full of much joy, would it? I wouldn't be full of joy. I would feel hurt. I would feel upset. And I'd be thinking to myself, please, you need to open this. You're going to love it. Honestly, you just got to accept it and open it up for yourselves. But if this was to happen, which is highly unlikely, there's Christmas paper everywhere on Christmas morning. But if they were to not accept the gift and just throw it in the corner, it wouldn't stop me loving them any less. Yes, I might feel angry for a time, but they're still my children. Carolyn's still my wife. They're still my family. And I'll not stop loving them. You know, it sure would break God's heart whenever we don't accept his great gift he offers. The gift he offers to all of us. The gift that brought joy to his heart. The gift of Jesus. But do you know what? If we don't accept God's gift, he never stops loving us. He never stops loving us. And his great gift of salvation is always there for us. You know, heaven rejoices when we accept Jesus into our lives. And we can do that today. Just picture that image again for a moment. As we watch the excitement of someone opening and accepting a gift that we gave them. Imagine the joy in the one who gave the gift. Then think about how much joy God will have when us, his precious children, accept the gift of Jesus into our lives. And what a special moment in heaven that is. When one sinner repents, there's a celebration in heaven over that one soul. Today, remember the joy of Christmas. The joy of God as he watches us receive Jesus, the greatest gift that could be ever offered to us into our lives. May God bless you today. Thank you for watching. Take care.